Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day. Two teams, each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. And this is Gerrard. Pepe with the clearance. That is ended up in no man's land. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Ronaldinho receives it in a wide position. Deftly away. And it's Totti. Politano. Out of play for a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Longevity, loyalty, leadership, just a few of the words that spring to mind when you're watching the eternal Ronaldinho! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's a promising position. Gerrard producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Oh, that's fabulous. Eto, nicely shaped ball. It's a pretty loose pass. Israel still without a single shot on target. Now it's Politano. Can he get it through? And this is Totti. Berbatov. Oh, great leap! And he has kept it out somehow.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cafu. Aimed beyond the defence. Played out towards the right wing. Now it's Politano. He is through here. Great chance! He's delivered all right! Simplicity itself.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't cover themselves in glory here.
After 24 minutes is number 18, Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho! Ronaldinho!
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to you.
Goes for the shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Israel with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And this is Pele. And now they can spring out of defence. Lacroix. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. That's a cute ball. Oh, that's well spotted.
Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Cafu. Politano.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Cafu is wide and looking to get onto this. Eto. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Tomori gets over and intercepts. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, good take in a good area. Decent chance! And he's stuck it away. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Rummenigge. Tries to pass it through. Hazard gets into a good position. And a header! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Ibrahimovic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
He's gone for goal! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Well, talking about creating a problem for yourself, OK, credit the good pressing, but that was entirely avoidable.
Great vision. Stam spots it and intercepts.
There will be
Cuts
1
out the
minute
supply.
added time.
Over to the right flank. He's shifting through the gears here. And he can thump it away. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. Back on the way then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Takes a shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
Well, if they hope to have any chance of turning this round, they have to abandon their shoot-on-sight policy. It's just not working.
Politano running with the ball. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Pings in across. Gerrard.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement. That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, good steal. He just read it. This is a promising build-up. Tries to play it through. That's really well manoeuvred. Nicely spread. Hazard.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
No outsmarting him this time. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. And this is Ibrahimovic. Carreras. He's not got that quite right. And it's Ronaldinho. And here's Berbatov. And the finish! Relentless! Just relentless! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Yaya Toure. Nice sequence of passes this. It's Ibrahimovic! It could only be him! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So could they be onto something here? Edmilson, a picture of focus and alertness. Azar. Can he get on the end of this? Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson. Lovely pass. Ibrahimovic! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Ibrahimovic has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Edmilson. Lacroix. And Carreras. Looking to play him in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Rummenigge. Ibrahimovic is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, they're certainly getting much tighter to him now. At least the message was received.
Cafu, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. Into the last quarter of an hour. Politano has it out wide and in space. Nicely weighted ball. Tomori gets across to intercept that. And here's Politano. Yaya Toure. And he was quick to react. Ronaldinho. Pepe proves too strong, too smart. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Eto'o gets on his bike and on the move. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Ronaldinho. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Ibrahimovic. And here's Berbatov. Politano. He's having a shot! Has another go! It's a goal! He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
And yes, it's him again.
Substitutions taking place.
Israel have turned to their bench and we're going to have a substitution. So now the difference is 3. And Del Piero! No, he's missed it. No unnecessary risks and the game is petering out here. It's a really well-measured ball. Yaya Toure. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Edmilson. Great defending, strong and determined. That is a great kick out. Oh, the ball's come loose. He's having a pop! Now, who's going to be first to this? Mbappe! Well, that is remarkable. Cafu. Edmilson. Cafu. Looking for the run. Oh no, that was never going to make it. And there goes the final whistle. A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. It's Ibrahimovic! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
Berbatov really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
And here's Berbatov. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. Not the most accurate pass. Cafu. And here's Totti. Now it's Politano. Another chance from a corner. Ronaldinho plays it short. And now they can spring out of defence. No, there's no going past him this time. Cafu ventures forward. Well, now here's a team sheet that speaks of excitement and unpredictability, Jim.
It certainly does, Peter, especially since it includes a certain Dimitar Berbatov. I think he'll be the key to connecting the midfield to the attack here. Such a potent...
He's rising! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
Quarter of an hour played. And here's Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Eto'o gets his final warning.
Yeah, and he has to change his ways or...
Impressive jump! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Carreras. So we're still where we started right now. He's looking wide. Oh, lovely bit of skill. Chance to deliver. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Oh, great leap! And he's managed to get rid. Edmilson. Pepe gets it away. It's a good spell of possession, this. And he can clear it away. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Ronaldinho. Totti. Takes a shot! They've scored! The first significant strike. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Francesco Totti.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
And this is Pele. And here's Azar. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Can he spark a counter here? "15 minutes till half-time. Now it's Politano. Now that looks a decent ball.
You can never be short of runners into space. As
Towering header! Oh, surely that deserved a better outcome.
that definitely had the element of surprise to it. Clearly came in when no one was expecting it, and it was drilled.
Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rummenigge for Yaya Toure. He shifted it to the flank. And he's decided to go for it. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And it's been taken short. Drills one. Eto! Well, the ball's come. And there's the shot! And he thumps it clear.
Israel truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Now it's Berbatov. Toure cuts it out. Yaya Toure, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it. Totti. Politano. Can he get it through? And he welcomes it in. And the finish! And that's a good finish. 2 up now, and they are cruising. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, now's the time you could have...
Goes for the shot! And that is a routine catch.
Well, talking about playing into your opponent's hands, that kind of thing is not going to get them back into this game.
Now, he's got space here. He's found space here. Eto, looking for the run. Pass somewhat off target. And it's Gerrard. And here's Ronaldinho. And the counter is on. Some good work on the right flank here. And that brings the first half to a close.
Well, I don't think most of us were expecting a second, Peter. It's become pretty much the ideal half.
That certainly seems to be the case.
And that ought to encourage an even more ambitious approach in this second half, Peter, with control already established.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. but they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Hazard. Xavi. And here's Ibrahimovic. Ronaldinho. Oh, they could break here. And it's Totti. He has found the way through. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. The pass has gone astray. That has not gone well. Xavi. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Well, the way this game is offering less possession, they'll need to have a very good conversion rate.
And they win it back again. Always onto this. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho's delivery. Chance, surely! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Hazard. Edmilson. Gerrard. That's going wide left. He has cut it out. Yaya Toure. Hazard. That has ended up in no man's land. Cafu. Now it's Politano. He's got away. Politano. There's the delivery. Oh, that's an own goal!
Well, that's really unfortunate. He'll be kicking himself at the moment, and believe me, I know how that feels.
So a lead courtesy of an own goal. Stam. Pepe. Xavi. Now it's Pele. That has been slung wide. Here comes the cross. Terrific effort! Oh, he's hit the bar! Well taken goal. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
Number 18, Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic. Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? And he's been shifted off it. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he shoots! Yes! With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Francesco Totti.
So now the difference is 3. Stam. And it's Pepe. Xavi. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now it's Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Politano. Edmilson.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Totti. Just about up to 75 minutes. Carreras. Stam cuts out the pass. Now it's Berbatov. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Politano. Can he get on the end of this? Yaya Toure. To Hazard. Sends it crossfield. That's destined for the flank. He's having a hit! And no one is overly concerned about that.
Israel are stuck in a rut, and impatient putts at goal won't really help their cause here. They need somebody to communicate composure and something more constructive.
Carreras. Lacroix. Tomori. Politano. Mateus does well not to be outdone there. Politano. That's a good foray he's making. He's picked his way through. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, well played, well played. Hazard. Now it's Pele. Nicely spread. It's gone out for a throw-in. There's the man who is effectively the team's security policy. It's Ronaldinho! Hazard. Hazard making good progress.
There will be 3 minutes at
Oh,
a
easy
time.
pickings there. Ibrahimovic looking understandably energised after his goal. Hazard. Rummenigge. And this is Eto'o. So that's it. It is all over. Israel are beaten and they are out. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, what can I say, Peter? It seemed like the enormity of the task got the better of the players, and they never really got going. I know it can happen to even the best of us, but that doesn't take away from the fact that this was a painful watch, very painful.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage.
Please make sure
So
you
from
watch
us
the
both,
screen for an
a very good
information
evening.
bulletin from the regional police department.
Well, hello and welcome to you all on this opening day.
Hello,
Two teams,
everybody.
each seeking the perfect pick-me-up start at the expense of each other. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We are just getting started. Mateus turning out for what will be his 400th appearance. There's precious little point talking of anyone else here today, Jim.
Yeah, his achievements.
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Now it's Hazard. Rummenigge chooses to go cross-field. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu over to the right flank, and they can counter here. Now it's Totti. Stam tries to clear.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Edmilson. And it's Totti. Azar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Eto'o. Ibrahimovic. This is a promising build-up. That's going wide left. And there's the shot! Oh, that's a waste.
Hazard clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
Carreras. And it's Ronaldinho. Lacroix getting this one clear. Yaya Toure. He's gone for goal! And that caused a fair bit of alarm.
Yaya Toure certainly made the right decision there to hit it first time. I had the feeling he might try it the way the ball arrived.
Still goalless. Now it's Politano.
Oh, great feat, that.
He's shifting through the gears here. And here's Berbatov. Now he's running away. Goes for a shot! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
This is why he's so highly regarded. Absolutely fantastic.
He's rising! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is... It's Totti! Goal!
Yeah, a fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
After 20 minutes is number 10, Francesco Totti. Francesco Totti. Francesco Totti.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Carreras cuts out the pass. Cafu. Nice looking ball. Can he latch on to this? He's found a way through. Mateus, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He's got away. Oh, good effort! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe. Israel really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Nicked it back promptly. Pepe has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Rummenigge. Totti. Now it's Politano. Yaya Toure. Now it's Hazard. Politano. And that was nowhere near his best.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Spread out to the left. And it's Xavi. Yaya Toure. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. For Xavi. He's looking wide. Now it's Hazard. Cafu did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And he's lost his man here. Ronaldinho. Good driving run. Oh, that's a foul, and the whistle's gone. And the referee has shown him a yellow card. Players have gathered round, and they are clearly concerned.
Well, he was the one player you had to keep away from the area. Not the best way to do it, though.
Totti! That's a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Passing is crisp and sharp. That is ended up in no man's land. Tries to play. Decent chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Berbatov is offering a wry smile there.
Rummenigge. It's a really well-measured ball. It's a promising position. Not the most accurate pass. Edmilson.
This is the time you need that pace.
Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, played right into his path. He is through here. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Can he finish? It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. Israel unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. Applies the finish! Now there's a terrific hit. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Eto'o. Yaya Toure. Pelé.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Knocks it into space. And this is Totti. Totti! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Totti really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Lacroix calmly anticipates. Searching pass he's played there. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Totti. Totti proves just a little bit too strong. Oh, that's nice. They get a throw in. And here's Totti, looking for options for movement. In once more. Chance for a shot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Israel are not doing enough to get themselves back in the game. They're not as threatening as their opposition. It's got to change.
Eto'o, renowned for his long-range shooting. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Gerrard. Ronaldinho has it in, and he shoots! And there's a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Cafu finding himself in space. Cross from Cafu. And he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. He's a sharp little ball here. Eto'o.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
And a chance! Oh, terrible. And again! That's going to go a long way. Half an hour gone in the second half. Out of play for a throw. And it's Ed Nielsen. Can he get on the end of this? And Berbatov! Azar. Pelé. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Gerrard. Totti. It's a pretty loose pass.
Israel are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Berbatov. Played out to the left flank. Eto'o. And it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Pelé. He's having a hit! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Well, at least they're showing some positive intent now, Peter. That's the sort of urgency that's required when you do go behind.
Into the last 5 minutes. Good running, strong and purposeful. Pellet. And the shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Mateus with the short one. Xavi. He's having a hit! Oh, he really got hold of that. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Cafu threads one in. Oh, Red, nice interception. That's a sharp pass. And it's Berbatov. Quality ball. And that could set him on his way. He's picked his way through. Takes a shot! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example.
And that is that. So that is it, the end of the road. Well, it is only day one, but already there is a palpable sense of obligation right from the start. These teams know they cannot falter. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. We're up and running now. Can he finish? It's bounced back off the post. And again. And that is well cleared. Hazard does really well to win the ball there. It's a good run he's making out on the left. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now it's Politano. Knocks it into space. Ronaldinho. He's had a shot! Marvellous goal!
Well, once more, it's him. And we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is incredible.
The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And it's Ibrahimovic. applies the finish! Missed by a fraction. Cafu. Now it's Politano. Threads one in. Now it's Totti. He's shifting through the gears here. Ball comes in. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Now it's Eto'o. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Edmilson. He's picked his way through. Carries far too far and out of play.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Well read, nice interception. Xavi, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Now it's Hazard. Now it's Pelé. Nicely spread. He's found some space. Cross into the box. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Hazard with the short one. Tries a shot! Oh, it's a vicious effort. Totti. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Berbatov! And there's a goal! And this is getting better and better. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
It's Hazard!